dinañ waxtaane nag si biir kër yi.
diggante nit ki ak boromam.
dinañ dem si biir office yi.
diggante nit ki ak yonantum.
dinañ génn réew mi.
diggante nit ki sax ak moromam. bàyyi daam am na ko tiit na lool ci diggante ak boromam mbaa du yàqu yi.
diggante du fi yàqoo diggante dina ko defar fii.
ndax nag réeroo amul daal waaye ñàkk a waxtaan a am bu ñu waxtaanee gindandikoo programme boobu nag ana ñan ñoo koy amal.
Mouhamadou Lamine Kane al Mansour ànd ak xaritam Baye Dame Diouf ñooy def diggante.
Gambian Talents TV. ñoo leen di indil programme bu mag boobule.
dinañ ko indi ajuma bu nekk bu juróom-ñetti waxtu jotee ba juróom-ñeenti waxtu ak genn wàll.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Well, at the telu na say, una self for go made and go kontuna. All my work inside the country from April the 1st. All my for go cont. So you were there inside.
Imam, you have the floor, please. If we can offer some prayers.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين وإن تستفتحوا فقد جاءكم الفتح نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل والله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Shukran, Imam. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God Almighty, we continue to plead for your mercy on behalf of all humankind created in your image and in your likeness. You being the God of mercy, the God of love, and the God of compassion. We bring before you all in positions of authority throughout this land and in all other lands. The Lord, that you shall grant all of these, that in exercise of their authority, that they will have also exercised it with mercy and with compassion. We continue to ask that as we continue our TRRC sittings, that the Holy Spirit will be with us and be with the whole nation as we listen to things that have been happening here in the past. And we do ask that all who will come here to testify will do so with boldness and with honesty, and that you grant the commission, the discerning spirit, to be able to discern between truth and falsehood, and to also grant the populace the patience to be able to wait and see to it that the due process of the law takes its course. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Udiko. Council, are we ready with the witness to continue the testimony from yesterday? If so, please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, commissioners, and members of the audience. May the witness be brought in place so we proceed from where we left off yesterday. Mandinka interpreters, are we ready? Thank you. Welcome back, Mr. Tamba.
Thank you, sir.
May I remind you that you're still under oath?
council kabe hakilo bulan la hanumbi yekalio menkebe ukali kilimo koto.
Yes, sir.
And you still have an obligation to speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Ado nyimu wajiboleti ye tonyada mafo kana femfo me manke tonyati.
Yes, sir.
Before we left off yesterday,
Janimbe janjal na kununi.
We were talking about your sacking and reinstatement.
Ngambe diam kanu ye baitu men aning inate murundi nando kuala.
Yes, sir.
After the government found that there was some juju somewhere close to Mile 2.
Birimman sakunda nata ko ye safewle tombong me yalonko akatata Mile 2 la.
Yes, sir.
And that warranted some state investigations and the dismissal of 18 officers.
Me ya sabu banko la mansakunda nata kisikisiro bulande anoma hanufo idokula motang anin say fonyondi dokula wotembo menu benun kaso doko nyinkuna.
Call it paranoia or misplaced priorities, but that is what happened. A report was sent to a 30-page report was sent to the president.
Mosafo noko jito ya long wala ku menketa memu ku kebaloti bari ye kibaro kensun ya buntu nyokan me ya lonko atata kanyang kaitilera tansaba yole safe ya ki banko president way.
Yes, sir.
It was soon after that you were reinstated, correct?
What is tun wrong bro be butala lom inata ite murundi ila do kola.
Yes, sir.
You told us that for your sacking you sent a one-sentence letter.
Ibe bayla lumem fana yenyi mfonyen ko ye letter o men dila amunta kuma kan borindi kilindron ne bije.
Sentence later, sir.
Munda kuma kan borindi fula.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kuma kan borindi fula.
Do you have a copy of the letter of dismissal?
Podum hanimbi wo letter o be bulle ilaw bayri letter o me yaki yenang.
Yes, sir.
Could you provide it to the commission?
Fesa akaito nyimbondino commission bulosi la kanyameng.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, I have been provided with 2 letters. The first is dated 22nd March 2012, addressed to Mr. Malang Tamba, Sergeant, and it says as follows: dismissal. This is to inform you that the Public Service Commission has concurred with the executive decision to dismiss you from the service of the Gambia government with effect from March 22nd, 2012. Full stop. Could you pass it to the chair, please? What this letter says, Mr. Witness, is that you were dismissed from the service by the president.
Ni letter e for sedo wala mindiko president family ete baydo kola.
Yes, sir.
Do you know whether the president has power to dismiss you from the service?
Feni lon bang president ay sembo soto pour que ete baydo kola.
Yes, sir.
No, he does not.
Gansul ko hani president mo sembo soto pour que ete baydo kola.
He can appoint your boss, the Director General, and dismiss the Director General. He did not appoint you. He cannot dismiss you.
Atemete tombong do kola katu ninku munai Director General tombong asa bayno. But atemete tombong wala nate bayno la.
This is where we don't know. This is where we don't understand well. We thought everybody within the government can be hired by the president and can be sacked by the president.
Betul manyine fahamu ntolu do ko lalu. Ndel ganyine mira no motumoko. Mo mon dimbe do ko la man sakunda president sita no le do ko la wala asibai no le do ko la ntel ngawle mira no.
If our country is based on laws,
ninna banko be lori loi lekan.
The laws of the Gambia provide that the prison service, the people there are appointed by the Public Service Commission.
woto woyñine itandi ko bankola kaso doku bunda men yalon kabe man sakunda ko to doku lalu men be woto doku bunda me ba fly public service commission wolem doku bunda men be lori man sakunda doku lalla ko kunna woto wolle sembo soto pour ka bayro nin taroke.
That is why the Public Service Commission has stepped in to endorse your sacking.
Wala na Public Service Commission ye singodunje puru ila ite bayo puru itelisio sembentu ya.
What Yaya Jammeh did was unlawful.
Yaya Jammeh
no authority to appoint you. He has no authority to dismiss you.
Yaya Jammeh menke anilwa mantanyola. Ama sembo soto purukete bay, ama sembo soto fang puruketa dokola sakwa se bay.
Mr. Chair, we ask to put that document in the record and should be labeled Exhibit 132A.
Request granted, Council.
Mr. Chair, we have this other letter, that is the letter of reinstatement, also from the Personnel Management Office. It is dated 3rd January 2013, and it says as follows: I am pleased to inform you that the Public Service Commission has concurred with the decision to rescind your dismissal from the service as conveyed in our letter of 22nd March 2012. Consequently, you are to revert back to your former position, Sergeant at the prisons, Gambia Prisons Department, with effect from 2nd January 2013. Signed by Pateba for Permanent Secretary. We provide a copy to the Commission. And again, Mr. Chair, this letter suggests that the PMO is reinstating this person on the basis of the rescission of the decision of the President to reinstate these people. I just want to flag the illegality in that process. The President does not have the power to dismiss anybody from the public service or to remove anybody or to appoint anybody to the public service except for those positions that are clearly stated in the constitutive documents. And that would be permanent secretaries and directors of certain institutions, not the rank and file of these organizations who are subject mainly to the management of the Personnel Management Office and the Public Service Commission. Just wanted to flag that, because this would be one of the issues for institutional reform. We do not want our presidents to sit in their offices and say, I don't like a Malang something at the prisons, dismiss him from the service, he is dismissed. That is unlawful.
Council, I believe the reference indicated here, Public Service Commission has concurred with the decision to rescind. That is executive decision. It's
yes.
Not just any decision.
Precisely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And with your permission, Mr. Chair, we put that in the record as 132B, Exhibit 132B.
No. Oh, sorry.
And may I proceed, Mr. Chair, with...
Yes, please.
Yes, sorry.
Thank you very much.
Distracted a little bit.
So yesterday we had proceeded to talk about the tortures you were involved in. So you have told us about the torture of Fallou Ceesay.
Yes, sir.
The circumstances.
Tajire yalu la menu keta hanfo katabula Fallou Ceesay la ye wolu lipa kulu menu kang aning dalilol menu ya sabu.
When you tortured Fallou,
Briye Fallou lipa foka pare.
Yes, sir.
Did you record anywhere that Fallou was tortured, was beaten by you?
Foya safe dulato le dawo ya safe le dulato banka itandiko. Fallou ntele ya abute nyini nyinkan fo wo safe ro ketale ba.
I've never recorded that.
Nene ma safe.
Do you know whether anybody in the prisons, whether anybody who's been beaten in the prison officially, do you know whether that fact has been recorded anywhere?
Weta bota nyin kalamala ko buterol men benene kita kasola itela londoto fo wodum alene safetale dulato bang kaito luto ko kari ya butele nyin pour ka aitande aketa nyamin fo bota kalamala ba.
That one is personal. Unless the individual disclose it to you, you may not know.
Wode mu amari la quality fonin aketa menna o mari fango ya yitandi wodronam wala asabu aselon no.
As part of your processes in the prisons, do you keep a record of corporal punishment?
Ko alla do ko lu katama nyamin kasola fodum min kuluro keta men keta kuluri bati fo alika safela be kerina alika kaito dada akammale ban kasola je.
That is in the type of if a prisoner is being charged or an officer is being charged.
O munyinete ni be pre kasola ko charge la wala ka tumi wala nin do ko lale mu ni ba atumi la wala ka charge wala kake.
Do you know that as part of the prison's regulations, Section 77(3) requires that corporal punishment shall be recorded whenever punishments are made. It says, I quote, 77(2) rather, it says, records shall be kept of corporal punishments inflicted.
Kasola lua aynim fo ala fanna tawro wala ni wala bunda fulanjang ko ningo kulur ke go kulur ba keta momondi na kasola kaso kono woto anyanta kala kutile anyanta men safela purusinin sa mo kamma aytara kaito bala.
Are you aware of that?
So bodo kalamane.
That is when a prisoner offends and he is being charged. I know of that one, but when it comes to the side of torture and other things, no idea. I have no idea on that.
Namel londe wala nin kasola ko tinyaro ke wala tilimbali ke wala kukurumu ke nimbo kulula wakasafela ay menke ay safani ya kulu nyami bari nin anata tajire ya la karola kamulu tajire ya kasoko noje hani wo bukasafe.
Mr. Witness, it looks like there were two things that were ongoing at Mile 2 prison.
Sedo abako woto kufula lebetama kanyola Mile 2 kasoko.
Beatings that occurred as a result of a charge, a trial, and punishment.
Buterol menuketa nyin kamma ko yemen bute ay kuleke ya kitindi wala ya tumi wala ya itande ala ko yesilo bulale ni akulu wakan.
I do not mean a trial before a court, but an investigations and evidence gathering by the superior officers and a decision arrived at.
Mafo yemen kitindi na membota na mbanta kiti bundala bari kolu men ya lonko atamata ya amariye kuke ya kisikisi itatatara ko ay silo bulale akonyin kita kuti yemen lankenama hanfo inata purka tilimu tamandi akonyin to onya wosike onya.
For that part, the illegality stems from non-compliance with clear provisions of the law.
Wo anyine itandiko woto silo manta wala tilimu manta meya lonko wole nyanta kela mennin kasola sarto lutata nyola munta yo silo bulale na keta onya.
There is that one system.
Umufanna kilimuti.
That's the formal one, you agree?
Wala amunta mendal takela.
And there is the second one,
fulanjango
wherein a prisoner does something,
the
prison officer does not like it,
prison officer
and he decides to immediately mete out some form of punishment on the person. Without regard as to existing laws.
That
is the second system. You agree?
Yes, sir.
what you did to Falu
yemen ke falula
Yes, sir.
is on the second system, correct?
abelari wo sila fulanja wala kan fonde bang
Yes, sir, that's correct.
ha muto nyalde
And this second system is completely unlawful.
ni sila fulanja dun kule me yalon ko anilwa manta wala fere
That's true.
muto nyalde
Do you recall the date on which you unlawfully punished Falu, or the date you tortured Falu?
foy hakilo sibulala le bang lunjuma aketa lumo meng lumeng ye falu bute wonya kuluro la karola
It falls on a Saturday, but the real date, I don't know.
abenda sibito la fede bari aketa karo lumo menna nyina tawolale
Do you recall the year?
foy hakilo bulata le sanjuma lem
2016.
2016.
aketa 2016
But also,
Bari-
apart from Falu, you were involved in other tortures, correct?
bari falu fon la kokola inata buter dol kele je men keta tajire yati
Yes, sir.
ha
Could you give us the first one you were involved in?
folo fonyen ite bulota tamen kono
Sorry, Bakonde, once.
wala soriba kondeti killing
Could you tell us what happened?
afanya muna keta wala ko keta nyaadile
As I narrated yesterday, Shoriba Konde had a problem with the operations officer.
nga fulu nyamen kunu soriba konde anin na dokulale kola ya kosoto memmarata kulu tamando la kafome operations officer
The operation officer went on his normal sales check-ins.
operation officer tata ala jubero la ka murumuru menke kata sel bulu jube
You narrated this story yesterday, so just reduce the detail and tell us exactly what happened as at the point of torture. I just want this to refresh the minds of the commissioners.
kunu aketa nyamin ya satale barbitu tajiriya nyim fango kunu keta nyamin lafta yole sata ya sutu yandi katu kunu moli ya mwele kunyin tamata nyamin
When I invited Shoriba Konde,
biringa soriba konde kumandi pura ne danku
and I asked him of what exactly happens that causes problems between him and the operations,
ngani ninka dalilo la mune kola ya ko sabu atenin operation la bunda tema
said he will not tell me anything unless if I go back to the operations.
akati te fem fulante funinte muruta ndata operations kan
I tried to find out more.
ngakata puru ka kisi puru ko movement je fonsalo
He said, I will not tell you anything. Go back to your boss.
ay ñino fonyon konte fem fule muru ila keba kan
And I told him I cannot go back to my boss. You are the one under me.
ñim fay kon tita nte muru no lan na keba kan de ite fanam bentele koto
And this is the time when he told me, man hamna lumay def.
tumolong ay njabi surwa kanto ako ataya ke ko lonne
And I asked, what are you going to do?
ngani ka silandu be munakela
He said, no, I know what I'm going to do. What I did to Ali, Cisse, your operations, and Jesus as Abaji, lol defandaw lumay def legi moy rey.
ako aya jabi ñina ko ha hanimbi muru ila keba kan ngamenke ali sisela anin Jesus wo mu demandi ngoleti mbemenke letela wala be warala
And I told him then, it seems as if you are boasting of sending officers home.
amonta sila woto nganyina fayen ko etebe kibirka ñina la ko ñaton kolu eteka wolle bay pour ke tinya ye saisu
Council, at that moment, I took everything personal
gansul wotembo de ngako beta mfango bulole kono
because this person was directly threatening me at that moment.
kato nyimmo bente fango kumole silandi kan wotembo
But hadn't been I knows the legalities behind all these things, I would have correct myself before doing anything.
bari natara ngani luwal ni ñi sartolu belon kabe laari ñamen teng tombi mbakatala le ngam famuta
Yes.
Do you believe that as a prison officer, you had an obligation to yourself and to your service to know the law that governed the place where you worked?
fo fango ñi mirale ko kaso bundala dokuo ñimmu wajibo leti pour ite fana ya kata luwalu menu be laari nje ani sartolu menu kaje tamandi pour ite fana sa kata yewlu long ye fahamu wayri be bundale la dokuo la
That's correct.
umuto ñal
Do you also realize that ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Fenyi mfananjele ko kafako malualong o manke dalilati puruka luati nyake.
That's very correct.
Umutonyalti.
But even on the moral level, do you know that you don't have the right to just lay a person down and beat the person simply because you have power over that person?
Ani hadamaya dalilol ning asilol la karola. Fo manyim fana lon ka halma dingo mutaka landi ka tajire ya nya wonya ko ite ya ke nyamin wallahi laftala nyamin o fana mu kuleti men ya lon ko anin sartol manta fo lon ne ba.
Very correct, sir.
Ati bo mutonyalti.
How do you feel now about the beating, the torture that you have met out on Soriba Konde?
Sai ya ta nyadile yetajire ya wala butero men ke Soriba Konde la silang ete fon la karola yo ta nyadile sai mbe nyum tembo men dote.
I definitely regret all what I did to Soriba.
Woto nimisata mbedamen puru ngako mbeke Soriba la.
Soriba may be watching.
Asikeno Soriba be njube kanga abamoy kang.
What do you have to say to him?
Ebe muna soto woto ebe muna fala Soriba ye.
What I have to say to Soriba is, let Soriba find it somewhere else in his heart and forgive me of all what I did to him.
Mbenyo fulako Soriba se nyini ajisokono ayajube ayam fanye ngakulu men bekala pro asi hinan ayam fa.
Thank you. And this is what the TRRC is all about. People come, speak the truth, accept their mistakes, apologize for them, and we seek to reconcile them. That is, and for that I really thank you.
TRRC dalilo moleti ntelbe tonya le nyinin kang pour nimmen nata jang e fonction ta yela filoje yenela nimsada yitandi yebulo sayroke hanu fo ni obutala nsina kata pour ka mulu sayndi nyokan badi ya juloli e choki kamuli e tembe ko le nata nyola wala mu TRRC daliloti.
Soriba was not the last person.
Soriba man ke mola bamuti?
Yes, that's true.
Umutonyati.
Did you torture anybody else?
Foi modo fanam bute la bang?
Laminja.
Laminja.
Could you tell us about it?
No fanam fo nyembanga kete nyami.
It was the same day with Soriba Konde.
Alum kili woni Soriba la kol keta lumme wolun Laminja fanan ta keta.
They both have the same problems with the operations commander.
Itel be kole akole soto in operations la commander.
When I invited Laminja for questioning,
Brina Laminja commande pour kana nyininka.
At that moment, what Soriba Konde told me
Wotembo Soriba Konde njabi melna.
Was inside my heart.
Obenju sokono.
But when Laminja came,
Bari Brin Laminja nata.
he did not pose any threat to me.
Ataman silandi de.
He did not insult me.
Aman neng.
He did not shout to me.
Aman wurin kang.
He only told me, Uncle Lee mom kay def amna hananga balan.
Uncle nyimu kuleti me ya lonko aketale drong asotota woto foye yam fanye.
But at that moment I was not seeing anything.
Bari tembo kamfa ya kende nyabe dibiring.
You were consumed with anger.
Definitely.
Sulka munta kamfa le dunte to wotumo sedo fanko ha.
I went on punishing him 20 lashes.
Ndara ngafana mbute bas busada nyamuang.
Do you agree that that punishment was not in accordance with the prison's law?
Foi sonda ko butero anin kasola lualu mantanyola.
Even not the law, humanity at large is not correct.
Hani lua dam mantende bari hadama ya fangoto amanyang kela.
You are now telling us that this should not have happened.
Amunta kanyina fanyon ko sa nyi manyang kela nung.
That's true.
At what stage did you change your mind about the correctness of what you have done?
Wati jumale dunata soto ite ila miraro falin damin puru menketa ala tilimbali abelari nyadi le ani inyanta tilimu noma satala dami yem isondo mo falin wati jumale.
The punishment of Lamin Jah and Soriba happens on a Thursday, on a Friday, sorry.
Lamin Jah ni Soriba wolongeli palumen aketa jumalungole.
The following Monday I came, I was going around sales.
Tenango membulata onoma nata somanda mbe selo lukumpa bokan kamurumurung.
Lamin Jah calls me. He said, Uncle Tamba. That's the name he normally calls me, Uncle Tamba.
Lamin Jah yang kumande akafo nye mbarin Tamba akan kumandi wotolela. Wotu somanda kwenye mbarin Tamba.
He said, I want to see you.
Kwenye lafte jela.
I turned, I went to his cells.
Muruta ntata la seloto.
Then he was inside the cell locked up.
Wotumu abe selo kuna abe surrounding.
I was communicating with him through a window.
Nabe diamu kampalantero lela.
He said, Hana legi doma balal.
Kwenye fo hanimbi ite yam falanye bang.
Instantly at that moment,
Noto.
I don't want to show my emotions because I felt very bad.
Utembo nteng kalango itandi nola malla faitan la bare aketanye niku ya bati.
I called an officer, I said, open Lamin Jah.
Na officer do kumande nkae Lamin Jah la bundaile.
I said, give him rest, I'm going.
Nkae adahandi afonyondi ntekatale.
That's how I left.
Mbota jewo nyale.
Because if I stand at that moment and I want to communicate more with Lamin Jah,
Katu nilo taje wotembo nkombe kontine la diamola nil Lamin Jah.
At that moment people will see my weakness.
Wotembo molu benna bambambali ajelale.
Because definitely I did wrong to Lamin Jah and still he's not angry with me.
Katu tonya ngajele ko na tilimbali yake Lamin Jah la bari obeya ataman kamfano ntekama.
Definitely I felt very bad on that day.
Tonya wulung aketanyi niku ya bati.
Do you now regret what you have done to Lamin Jah?
Akete nimisotile bangu yemenke Lamin Jah la.
I definitely regret.
Tonya nimisata kuala le saying.
Lamin Jah may be watching. What do you have to say to him?
Lamin Jah asikeno abe jube rola be lamoy ebe muno folay.
I would like to appeal to Lamin Jah to find it in his heart. I know it will be very much difficult. When I have did all these things to him, still he was not angry. He was following me, begging me. But at that time, I was not seeing anything. I know it will be very much difficult for him to forgive. But let him find somewhere at his heart to forgive me. And I would like to urge the commission itself, if it is within their mandate for them to escort me to the prisons, let me shake hands with them, then I will be at ease.
Mbenye itan la Lamin Jah la aya juso kono jube ay dula jube ay yamfanye ngakuluro nin tilimbali yalu menu kala kulle menu mambetea adun muna ya sabu ngawo be ke Lamin Jah la bari wo nyawnyanding amman kamfan kamma amala kamfa itandi fabula tan noma akandani wo kuleti me yalon ko adun tante fango fananna bari wo be kola mba danila ay yamfanye adun ning ayatra TRRC fananna kol kono nyi sikunje isindanda foka sola ngata nambulo di nyilila nyebolo say famajiyo kan.
What would you say to your colleagues in the Gambia prison service who may be tempted to beat up on prisoners, who may be tempted to torture prisoners? What would you say to them?
Ido ku nyolu mani alonko prison kasola do ku lalle muiti Gambia banko mu mewkan ibe mun foleye prinyin kama menu ya amira wala ya ngani yo soto pour ka kasola nkolu mutake tajire ya wala ke bute ibe mun foleye bi it nyin kolu lanya kama ete fon la jero ni la miraroto.
I would like to advise any member of the Gambia prison services
mbela fela kanyiya marodi Gambia kaso do ku lalla official bela
for them to take their time in whatever they are going to do.
Pro isila watota ibe kuo kundin kela isake hakili makoti.
Let them not take things personal.
Ikana kuoluta ifangulu la miraro kama.
Let their emotions not win them in anything that they are going to do.
Andu isondomolu fanalu kane iforce kuke memme alonko amanke sartoti.
Whatever they are going to do, let them try to have consultations with the act.
Ibe kuo kundin kela janni ba kela isifere ke sartol ni loi jube ay munefo wo kuoto.
Because if not,
katu ni wonte
these situations today,
mbenyi tembeda mento bi
supposed to be an education to every prison officer. Whoever is not educated in this, then that person will never be educated. So I warn each and every prison officer to be very much careful with the prisoners and the officers they themselves.
Isi hakilo to kasola nkolu to menube kaso kono e mennu sorong anin ido ku nyolu fangolto
Prison officers and prisoners,
kasola doku lalu anin kaso kono nkolu e mennu sorong.
we are a family.
Mbemu badin kilingoleti.
Sometimes good things happen in between us.
Modolu kukendolu kakentema.
But if things goes out of hand sometimes,
But tumodolu ninkolu e bulufaro ke.
let us know how to handle those things. Let us not use our emotions.
Nsa jube nga hakilo tambindi nyanta okulu noma sata la nyamin wala fisiata dina nga bulang mfangulu la hakilo noma.
Let no prison officer allowed to come here and sit again like how I sit.
Purinyin kama kasola do kula do kana soto mensina ayesi jang kontebe si nyamento jang mbetembeda mento weke amarila.
Thank you, Mr. Witness.
Inumbara sedo.
You are not the only one involved in the torture of Laminja and Soriba Konde. Could you tell us who else is involved?
I was there with Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi,
Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi,
Sergeant Mohamed Jao,
Sergeant Mohamed Jao,
Alaji Makalo,
it's
a private.
Private leti.
But they were working under my instructions. I told them, hold these people. And I was beating them.
In a sense, they complied with your unlawful orders.
Yes, because I was the senior.
Do you realize that compliance with unlawful orders is not an excuse? Defense?
Ikafunyola kango kang wala do kunyola kango kang melni lua mantanyola wo fanamu luati nyalti.
That's very true.
Muto nyalti.
Thank you very much.
Unumbara.
Have you watched the TRRC hearings on this subject, on this theme, the Gambia Prison Service? Did you watch other witnesses testify?
Olung sede kotangulu menu nata janite bina Gambia la kasola do kulal menu ye nati jang foyo la sede yaro lu jibele bang.
Yes, I watched some of them.
Ngado lu talu jibele.
Did you see the testimony of Samba Doroba?
Foyo Samba Doroba la sede yaro jele bang.
Yes, I saw the testify of Samba Doro.
Anga Samba Doro la diamo jele.
Could you tell us a bit about this person, Samba Doroba?
Foyo si fendim fonye no la nyumari la koto ka fonye me Samba Doroba.
Yes, sir.
Ha.
Samba Doroba is a convict prisoner.
Samba Doroba le amole me men kitindi ya sorong.
And he is at the maximum security wing.
Ando abe kasola d'incremento jelom kanta bunda kolangoti kafadame maximum security wing.
He served almost to around 16 years in the prisons.
Amara membita la fasanji tang ani woro ayokele kasola saing.
And Samba Doroba is a person who is been known by officers and prisoners to be somebody very truthful.
Adung kabrin kasola do kulalu. Fo kaso konon kolu. Beye nying lonne ko Samba Doroba mu moleti me yalon ko mo tonya mo ba akatonya drone no masata.
Even officers they themselves they have problems sometimes.
Hani officer fongul tumodo likakole yakolo soto.
Samba Doroba will call you people and cancel you.
Samba Doroba sali command atelu officer fongul kaya maro dialla.
Prisoners the same thing.
Kaso konon kolu fanalo onyoko ko kilingolo masi command ayeya mari.
I am an instructor at the school.
Demo karandir lalti kaso lankol la karambungoto.
After training my recruits,
Ningan mulu karandi from botaji.
when they graduate,
Ni tata hanfo ye bandi karangola e makama take.
If they are inside working,
Ni be konoto be do kola.
they will not know the cells,
Ibuka selo long.
they may not know the keys,
Ite chabolu fanal lonna.
especially at the maximum security wing.
Sako mamunta kanta bunda kolongola karola maximum security bunda nying.
Sambadoro is the prisoner
Sambadoro bale mukaso lankoti.
who will always be side to side with those recruits.
Atele moti melni wo dokula kutolu katala nyobala.
And he will be telling them, this is the key to this cell.
Atele ka chabo lu bondi ye nyoto nyimbunkari la chabo munyineti.
He will be telling them, Mr. X goes on rest at this time to this time.
Kafo ye fananko kari fulana ala dahawatu mukabonyi wati kari katanyi wati kari.
So he is very helpful at that place.
An woto mole mwati menna makoiro sembo wata bake kaso konoje.
I don't know him of telling lies.
Malon ko nene malon ning faniala.
He is a prisoner, I will not lie against him.
So konon kole mu ya soron nte fania fulala koto.
That is his attitude. He is very righteous.
Bari mole mu amen adanya moleti mo tilindim ba.
Thank you, sir.
Numbara.
Thank you very much.
Numbara.
We understand he is the chief mess boy at the prisons.
Nyim faham ko atelefona mu chief mess boy ti kasola je.
Yes, sir.
And would that put him in a position where he would know a lot about the things that are happening in the prisons?
Fodum wo salon di palaso to dame yalon ko asikuja malong melu betama kan kasokono wo tembo kasokono je.
That one, even not Sambadoro alone, prisoners may know more things than even officers know.
Ana manke Sambadoro ba fango damandi. Kaso kono nkolu men metaje asekeno ulufangulu si kululong men sitambi kaso do kula lufanguluti.
We have received evidence from Samba Doroba and from other victim witnesses claiming that there has been more tortures in the prison than you have just mentioned.
Mwenye sede aro soto Samba Doroba bulu. Ani sede kote ngulumeni ya lonko mantoro luboite kang. Kotajire ya jamale kita kasokono je mensiata itela foro tijang ite buterol menfo ngo sede aro fanan soto jan.
That could be true. These are the tortures that I witnessed and I saw and I did it.
Ha umuto wasiketo nyati bari ndenga menu sata tengo wolle mu tajire yalti mbota menu kala manga menu je sako ndefango buloye menuke.
In fact, from the evidence received thus far, the commission's been informed that there was a team of torturers at the prison.
Commission nyinki baro sotoko. Kafo fango soton tale meni alon ko be kasola je wala do ko mo bute road ronete.
Imafoko wala do ko mu dubu.
Wala mu buter lalti, wala mu buter lalti.
Aha, wala mu buter lalti. Thank you very much. Do you know a person called Ijame or Ibrahim Jame?
Fomolo ne ka fome Ijame wala Ibrahim Jame?
Yes, I know him.
Ngalon.
Do you know him by any other name?
Foto do bala le ka kumandi men na ba.
Commissioner Jame.
Commissioner Jame.
Have you ever had the name Chief Torturer?
Fo nene nyimwele ka fo men na ko Chief Torturer.
At the TRRC.
Ngamo TRRC janne.
Do you realize that all the victims of torture who appeared here from Mile 2 prisons called Ibrahim Jame the chief torturer?
Fo enyi lonne ko menu be nata CDR la jang men ya lon ko ku ketela wolu be ye nyine fo Ibrahim Jamme makko e ka commandi chief torturer lela.
That's what I heard on their statements.
Do you also realize that the person you believe is the most trustworthy prisoner in Mile 2, Samba Doro, also called Ibrahim Jame the chief torturer?
Fenyi fanan lonko yemel na kumo fojang kumo tilindim ba Samba Doro ba ate fanan na kumo lukono ay Ibrahim Jame la kumo fo nyamen ko e ka kumandi chief torturer lela.
Yes, I heard him saying that.
And even your fellow officers? some who testified here called Ibrahim Jame as chief torturer.
Hani ikafunyo doku lalu men keta kasola kono doku lalu ti menu dia mutajan dolu fonglu fanali saita ko makilu le kan ko Ibrahim Jame ikafa ne chief torturer.
That of the officers, I don't hear that.
Officer la Carola Mamoy.
We had Jumbo Jallo testified here yesterday.
Ngamoy Jumbo Jallo ay CDRO kijankunu.
And he called Ijame as chief torturer.
And by Ijame kumandi tola ko chief torturer.
Jumbo's testimony met me outside.
Jumbola CDRO ayentara bantale.
I know you were outside.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm telling you that he called Ijame chief torturer.
Ngalon ko utumu ebe banta. Bari ay Ijame kumandi wolela ko ikafa ne chief torturer.
Okay, I heard it.
So here you have a situation where inmates who are victims of torture,
Yes.
inmates who are not victims of torture, as well as officers of the prison calling Ijame chief torturer.
Sila woto ko felenti membe keri njang kabring ye menu soron kaso konon kolu menu bije aning meni ya lonko imudoku laleti kaso fongo kono je nyilbe kafuru nyoma ibela kuma kangulu memfintita ye nyine itandi ko Ijame ikafaye ne chief torturer.
Yes. Yes, but in the prisons, nobody calls him chief torturer.
Bari bitun kaso kono je ibuka kumandi otola.
Well, in the prisons, nobody calls the thieves thief.
Well, kaso kono mbubuka sun kumandi atola ko sungule muiti.
And a lot of them were convicted as thieves.
Adu jamabe kono luwa ye soron sunyaro le kan.
That's true.
Mutonyati.
So, have you ever participated in a torture with Ijame?
Fodum etening Ijame alnene kafuta nyomole ka modolu tajireya.
That have never happened.
Nena manke.
But do you realize that at the prisons, they said that there was a torture team comprising of Ijame, yourself, and some other person, Muhammad Jabi, that the three of you were torturers at the prisons?
Fo nyim fanan kala mutale ko. Nyim fotale ko molle sotata menu be kaso kono je doku lalu. Ite fango Ijame aning mo sabanjango Jabi ko atelle moluti menu ka tajire yake molu la kaso kono. O fotale fo bota kala male.
I will not say it's a lie because I have once tortured Laminja, Soriba, and Fallu. So I will not say it's a lie. But if they say it's a team, that's false.
Nta so de ka fo ndefana e tajire yake ko tajire molu tije. Ka to ndefangone ne tajire yake le na Laminja anin Fallu nin Soriba ko nde butele. Bari ni lota e ko kafu lori mo labije men kawke woto mbafala ko manke kuma soto renti.
Did you work with Jabi?
Inile ni Jabi do ko kala bang
For almost 4 months.
Atata fo karnani.
And at the time you carried out the tortures, you were working with him, correct?
Wato me yo butero lo ke amunta otembo na be do ko lale.
Yes, sir. Then he was my twice.
Woto mo atele simbente kan.
So you and Jabi were part of a team?
Woto iteni Jabi albe kafule kono nu albe dendi nenu.
At the office, as my twice.
Office to je waire atele simbente kan.
And he participated in your tortures?
Ando adama beta wo butero tole.
I ordered him.
Ndele nga kango diala ngabulala.
So essentially you and your team comprising Jabi participated in torture?
E woto iteni la kafo molu ite an katabula Jabila aliyeta jire yakele.
The word team is what I want to cancel. I have no team in the prisons. I can
team,
order any of my subordinates do this and they will do it.
Kafo lafta wole bondila je. Katu kaso kono je kafu tembulu je bari menu be do ko lante koto. Nsi ibulano ko kundina le kakamodi la andu ibake la le.
But you cannot run away from the fact that those who worked under you were part of your team.
Bari teborno la nyintonya mako meni do ko kete kodo. Wol fanal betela ka fo ni telle do ko nyintamandi nyola.
Yes.
And they participated in your tortures?
Andu fanal bulo ma betele o tajire yato.
Yes, through my instructions.
Andu ntele nge bulala.
your team, are they also under Ijame?
Under Ijame, like what? I want to understand.
Did you have, was there any periods in which you reported directly to Ijame?
Yes, when I was at the training school, I was his second in command.
And also, when you were chief officer,
yes.
What position was Ijame?
Chief officer
He was the operations.
And as chief officer, who do you report to?
Chief officer
Operations.
Operations.
And that would be Ijame.
And Ijame.
Yes, that's true.
So when you carried out those tortures, you were reporting directly to Ijame.
Yes, sir, that's true.
And all your conduct was to be approved or disapproved by Ijame, correct?
When I was doing these things, Ijame was not aware because I did not even inform him.
We will come to that. The question I ask is, when you were doing that,
yeah,
you were reporting directly to Ijame, and it was his prerogative to approve or disapprove your conduct, correct?
Yes, sir, that's true.
So essentially, let me rephrase this. When you tortured these two individuals, Soriba and Ja,
yeah,
they had a problem with who?
The operations commissioner.
Operations commissioner
And who is that?
Ibrahim Ajame.
So you came and found a problem between Ibrahim Ajame and these two individuals, Ja and Konde, correct?
In Britain, yatra kole akobe ni mofulo aning Ijame tema. Wolem Soriba Konde aning Laminja. Fonte bang.
Yes, sir. That's true.
So Ijame being your boss, he had a problem with these people. He went away and you arrived.
Abitu Ijame keta ila nyaton koti. Atele ni nyimoli kole asoto. Bari brati tata ite futata nanje. Fonte.
Yes, that's true.
And would you accept that you are part of Ijame's team, correct?
I'm his subordinate.
And therefore a member of his team, correct?
When it comes to the work.
That's what we're talking about, isn't it? You are part of his team, you accept.
In the prison's work.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you being a member of Ijame's team, you approached those individuals, those prisoners who had a problem with him, correct?
Yes, sir.
You took over the problem, correct?
That's true.
And you thought it was your prerogative to deal with the matter, correct?
That's true.
And you tortured them.
Which I regretted much.
And you did it because these people had a problem with your boss, Ijame.
Because I was threatened by Soriba.
Arising from a problem that Ijame had with those prisoners.
Ando be wulita kole akole to nyimmo fulolu ning ila bosi kole amensoto Ijame.
That's correct.
In view of all that fact, does it surprise you if people say that you and Ijame were a team of torturers?
Woto fonyimbe kele tere makuleti kulu ketate nyaming ni mol na tafu ko woto ite ning Ijame albebe kafukilmo le kono men keta buter lalti wala tajire molti fo be tere nale.
The first day I heard about this, it shocks me.
Why would it shock you?
Because I have never partaken in any torture or abuse of any rights together with Ijame.
Council ka muna na etereng sedo ko kato anening Ijame inene man kafu kadeng katajire yake nyola kasolankolu tilimbalia.
Which department in the prisons presided over the torture of Falu? Ja and Konde.
Kasola fanna
which section of the prison?
Kasola fanna jumale mubundati meni alonko ya kenyanto tipurka soriba Konde aning lamin ja mutake tajirea.
No, there is no place.
Which section?
Council ka
which department of the prisons?
Yes. Kasola bunda jumalem
presided over the torture of Konde and Ja.
Men sita Konde anin Jala butero kunna. Kasola bunda jumalem.
Yes, we the officers.
Ntel doku lalle yake.
Was it operations?
Operations leba akwokunna bang.
Isn't it?
No. It is from the chief office.
About a chief officer la Carola.
Yes, the chief officer is part of operations, isn't it?
Chief officer
under the operations, yes.
Part of mandra operations la Carola. Sedo ko ha.
So the actions, the official actions of the chief officer would be the responsibility of the operations head, isn't it?
Amunda woto men keta chief officer nyina kuoluti ay be kuolu menu tamandila. Woto mo safako wol bebe operations la officer nyina kuolle ko to fonde.
If after the incidents I have briefed the commissioner.
We would come to that.
Okola ndi amota commissioner en. Council ka mbina jele.
Correct.
Tonya.
So in essence it was operations that did the torturing.
Woto mo safako woto operations wolle tajire yake.
I don't understand.
Mafaham, sedo ka mafaham.
Let me not bother you with that issue. Let me just It was common knowledge in the prisons.
Yes.
That Ja and Konde were beaten, correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And it was known by both officers and prisoners alike.
Adung kabring officer lu kulalu fokata kaso konon kole menu sorom ibele bota kalama.
Yes, sir, that's true.
And obviously operations head knew that you had beaten these people.
Adung operations la nyaton ko yenyi lonko yenyi molo butele.
That's true.
Onya.
They never called you to question you, did they?
Inene me commande pour que yenyi ninka wala fodo ye commandile.
Yes, sir, once.
And who called you?
Jumale ye commandi.
Operations.
Operations.
And that would be who?
Jumale.
Ibrahim Ajame.
Sedo ko Ibrahim Ajame.
So he knew that you had beaten these people.
Yes, when it happened, it was rumoring in the prisons.
Did he punish you?
He wants me not to repeat it.
Do you realize that this is your first time saying that? And if you just go back 3 questions back, you said you never told him.
I
said if I had informed him.
But of course you did.
He called me to his office. I did not report it to him because I know I did wrong. So I know if I report, there are measures that will be taken against me.
The important...
Andu nalo na komman silo ka adu nga fae silo lu bijele ate finance mentano kante kulu.
The important thing here is that he became aware of the matter.
Men kuma ya tajangole myendiko ate fanana tabo ko nyin kalamale.
And it does not matter whether you told him or somebody else told him.
Oto amanke aman lo nyin nako ya fae ne bang foete ma fae barim fomo sa fae.
The bottom line is you were not sanctioned.
Memu ko kumuti ima ite bulala.
Yes, sir.
You were not punished.
Andu manete fanan kulu briyoke.
Yes, sir.
Your office accepted your conduct.
Amunta ila officio yemenke wonya ya tale.
Yes, sir.
So your office sanctioned or condoned torture.
Woto ila officio ye tajire ya mutale wala ya tale naketa.
Yes, sir.
And that officer who accepted or condoned that torture was Ijame.
Adun officer me ya lonko asonta ko wala waira temete kulu walem Ijameti.
You want me?
I
am saying that the officer that condoned that torture was Ijame, correct?
Memem foka walem.
Yes, sir.
Officer me ye kuluta aya alondi walem Ijameti.
So it can be accepted therefore that Ijame and his team were torturers.
Woto somo sikeno nyinal ko Ijame na la kafunyolo alaw do kunyolo. Tajire wala muiti.
Even whereby he doesn't partake in physical torturing?
We would come to that.
Okay.
For the purposes of the tortures you were involved in.
Okay.
Ijame's team were torturers.
Okay.
In fact, he had superior responsibility for the tortures that you carried out.
Amunta woto niajibe atelo moti membe kuolu ye santola tajire yala karola ite ye menke atele muitela kundonkoti.
Yes, I understood.
Because by failing to punish you, he has committed a crime.
Katu atenyante te kulula bari amake. Woto atefamfana ye kuruyale ke?
Yes, sir.
Good. There were other tortures that happened at Mile 2 against these same people.
Tajiri adol fanal ketale Mile 2 kasola je ni mo kilingulu kan.
Yes, sir.
And the evidence received by this commission is that those tortures, Ijame was directly involved in those tortures. What do you say to that?
Aduna sede yaro lumeno soto jang. Nina foto ko Ijame fango dabe o tajiri yalo tole. Yemuna foto.
There is a torture that I was not present, but I had about the information.
Tajiri yake tajede me ya lonko ngamoi bari nte fango mamabe ato wo fotale.
Was Ijame present during that incident?
Those present on the ground, I don't know, because I was being briefed by Annabi Jammeh.
Did you at any point in time go to the place where the tortures took place?
No, I did not.
Before the tortures, did you go to the place?
No, I don't understand that one.
Did you see the people who were tortured on that particular day?
I was informed that it's Soriba Conte, Laminja, and one, is it a Nigerian?
Derek?
Yeah.
This
information was given to me by Annabi. Annabi was an instructor who trains me also.
What have instructors got to do with prisoners in the main yard?
Then
Annabi was removed from the training school. He was not an instructor.
Let's
cut through this chase. Where prison recruits
Yes.
ever used to help torture inmates?
Nanyin ko jang jibe. Menu nata do ko la kutake kaso kono je. Kaso la do kulalo. Fo wol yeg makoyro kele bang pour ka kaso kono ko lo bute.
Yes, in this case that we are trying to narrate here.
Ha yin ko men ketambe nyim men sata kanteng.
That is the torture of Derek, Konde and Ja, correct?
Wolem Derek Soriba Konde anin Ja bute tu mome.
The ones they were used to assist to punish, I don't know, but these were the prisoners that were brought.
Menu ye mate be makoyro ke pour que bute de mol lombari yenyul men to fote wolle molti ye menu li pawlo.
You have to take one position.
Felo la kilintade.
During the torture of those individuals, were recruits used or were they not used?
Wato me be nyimolu butela recruitol wala menu na me menu dundinan do kola kutake ye dabulandi jele bang fo me dabulandi je.
Council, I want to be very clear at this place.
Laftale ja yesene ya council.
I was not present.
Ntamantara je no wolu.
I came from State House.
Mbodana State House le.
I went to bring groundnuts
Ndarati ole kamanang.
for the recruits to peel out the groundnuts.
Pro recruitol COTOT.
On my arrival at the prison head office,
Rimfuta prison la korrabato.
recruits, some of the recruits I went with,
Ni recruitolu dolu menu tata nyola do kula kutolu.
we are bringing down the bags of rice, the bags of groundnuts.
Utu liada mutapurka utia botolu jindike bondi motokono.
I saw my instructor, who was Annabi, standing under a tree.
Nakaramu haina lori irokoto memu annabiti.
I went towards him.
Ntata kang.
I greeted him.
Nakontong.
Then I senior him by rank.
Utumo nak palaso la karola ntele bate nyato.
But he was my mentor.
Bari mole meyente karandi.
I gave him that due and greeted him.
Nga ubunya diala ubunya kamadu ngakontong.
He told me, you see what your recruits were doing.
Ayim fanyoko iajele ila recruitolu bemenke kang.
I said, I told him, what happened?
Nka mune keta.
He said, they collect your recruits and they are down there beating Laminja, Ramses, and this Nigerian man.
Akonye nkoya jele ye lawo mo kuto leta ye samba ibe molu bute kang ikavome Ramses Laminja aninyi Nigeriano.
You see, the question I asked you was, were recruits used to assist in the beating of these people?
Yaje ngani ninkaro menka wala mnyinti fo recruitolu dabulandile bute rol kono biribe nyimolu bute la fo recruitolu mabendi jele ngani ninkanu wala.
Would you now confirm that from what you were told by Anabi, yes, indeed the recruits were used?
Woto silang foisa al bambandi ko tonya annabi mem foye tonya e recruitolu dabulandi jele.
That's what Annabi said.
Annabi yolo.
And who was the head of the training school at the time?
Wotembo jumalo nkarambugu nyina nyaton koti.
Ibrahim Ajame, commissioner.
Ibrahim Ajame, commissioner.
Could the recruits have been used for that purpose without Ibrahim Ajame?
Fodu isi recruitolu bulanole wukola ke dabulandi je satara Ibrahim Ajame mansongala.
It will be a surprise.
Abekala nyetere makolti.
So did it also surprise you again when people complained that Ibrahim Ajame participated in the torture of this group of people in which his recruits participated as well?
Fodu nyimbe tere nale fanang birimolu wasita ko recruitolu dabula tele bute roto nyimmolu bute wala karola biri yake je fakete tere makolti ko Ibrahim Ajame atememu albela kebate otumo ko recruitolu dabula ndi bute ro kono fo be tere nale.
No.
Thank you very much. So now let's move away from the issues of torture. Tell us about the bad food, well, or the quality of the food at Mile 2 prisons.
Afanyen balu menka dada kasola. Wo balu walem domoroti. Wo fanan abe nyadi le abe fa barakata le fa mambaraka abe tembeda jumalto. Wo fonye itela londo.
Council, with my length of service 16 years today in the prisons.
Council nawa wicho mendo ku kasola doko to saying nyinang mba sanji tanni woro le kono.
I've never in any way been posted at the kitchen or at the stores or been a medical officer. Therefore, I cannot know the quality of the food.
Inena mante samba doko la wanyoto wala tabiru lato je wala domoro nyina karola walla jaral bundala woto mukuleti men yalon ko nte mallondi soto koto pour kafo.
Mr. Tamba.
Yes, sir.
That is the official line.
Welem office la karote.
You agree?
Yes, sir.
So tell us the truth about the quality of the food.
Don't
tell us the official line. That is the official narrative you have given us. Oh, well, I am not there, so we don't know. Tell us the truth about the quality of the food served in the prisons. Mile 2 for that matter.
Balumen ikadada kasolan koli mile 2J ala Kenya ala manakibo abetea mambetea.
Is the food good or is the food bad?
Domoro abetea Taliban fodun amambetea.
Council, you see, if I lie today, I have already sworn before the Holy Quran.
I'm not saying that you are lying.
I understand.
I am saying that you are avoiding to answer the question. Is the food served at Mile 2 prisons good?
If I may understand well, I will say the food is good because I have been eating that food. Because I normally escort prisoners to firewood. So the breakfast that they normally take along, kere, we all share it at the bus. We eat the same basins. It's not like officers, your basins is here, prisoners, your basins here. We eat the same basins.
That is good for a change, Mr. Witness, but have you ever had berry?
I heard about berry.
Have you ever contracted berry?
Never.
So you did not eat enough of the food to contract berry?
So which I can understand, berry is caused by food or?
Are you serious?
I'm more than serious. I swear before this Holy Quran.
So you do not know that berry is caused by the food at Mile 2 prison?
I've never known that.
Do you realize that from all the people who have testified here, you are the only person who has made such a statement? In your statement, you said Berry killed a lot of people in Mile 2 prison. Did you say that or did you not say that?
Yes, I said that.
And how do you think those people got Berry?
I think that one, unless if a medical personnel explains. We escort prisoners to the hospital when they will inform you that he is suffering from beriberi. There is a name that they will in fact say it's not beriberi. I don't know, I forget the name. Odema. Yeah. The prisoner is suffering from odema. Escort this person to this place for treatment.
Wotumo ekatome mfo jankaro nye ka fayne odima woto wole be nyinna ala samba nyin dinkira kari to nkela ndang
and most of those prisoners escorted will not come back alive.
Adum o mo jama men ke dandango nya o kasolankolo mo dantane saitana menu baluta.
And those who died, are they in the
40s, 50s, 60s, 100
from
the period that you've served in Malta?
Ite which you do ko menke mile to
maybe more than 100?
Yeah, isa yirkanya dole tan ani talul kata keno kemo.
You're referring to their age?
Ibe ulu samala mabang.
The number of people, the number of prisoners who might have died of beriberi.
Would
the number exceed 100?
Men kasolanko men nanga mo fata fo isitambi mo kemo laleba.
I can remember in 2000. I can remember sometime around 2006, if I can remember well.
Hakilo samre de 2006 sangokono.
Yeah, many prisoners died, but the figure will not exceed 100, but many died.
Solanka jama fata bari nchafo no mammo kemo si te tambila wala bari wo silo mo jama la fata. Kansul ka fo si mo tansa yo sile.
Estimately, I don't know, but many, I know of many prisoners.
Would you say more
than 50? Bari jama fata. Kansul ka fo si mo talulo yirkanole.
Maybe around 30.
Sedo ka seke fo mo tansa banyo.
In just that 1 year?
Sanji kilimu kono.
Yes.
Sedo ko ha.
Have you ever heard of malnutrition in the prison?
Kansul ka fo ni nyin kurango kibaro mwele domo saharing soto balia ka kurango mensabu.
Malnutrition?
Babu ka fo le malnutrition.
No.
How many what duration have you served in the main yard?
Main yard wolem kaso kasola sansambako no ye sanji jelle kiji.
At the gate like 6 years.
Bunda like aframe gate lodge nga sanji woro kewto.
That is where you receive new convict prisoners.
Yes, we would.
How
about inside main yard?
Council ka mbe main yard lema kasola sansambako no.
4 months, and that is 2016.
Sedo ko karnani ayole kije menketa 2016 sankono.
You don't know much about what happens inside the prisons.
Council ka wolem nyindi ko imam londi saring soto no kulumen kake kaso sansambako.
That's true.
Let me ask you, Mr. Witness, if you were to survive only on prison food, the food that you used to taste when you went to the bush or forest with the prisoners, would you be happy with that food?
Ansulka woto saying nim misali kama ila baluo amume be kake baluo leti domoro me yalon ko inin kasolan kolu kado mo wulo kono nin ayatara wo damma le tartaje ite fang fanan ka domoro menke fo wo be se wala le ban.
That will not take me 1 week. I will not like the food anymore again.
Atenta la lokum fonga ante dafila adomoro la.
Why?
Because it's scary.
Ako kado futolem.
Was it nice, Chere?
Council ka futu di malom bang.
It's nice kere, but if you continue eating kere, no.
Kabeta ko bari mote domoro lo la ka continue adomala wati.
Every witness said that it was chere with sand.
Sede jama yin foko wo futo bankole katara faring akono.
Maybe it will be the ones they are serving them, but the ones I was eating, there is no sand.
Sedo ko asake ka domoro mendi tele ka futo mendi la asake wote bari nteni ka den domoro men na banku bukatara ko.
Special treatment for prison officers?
Fodo wolem ne ka topotoro ke kaso do kulali en anyama ke bonyoto.
This care is being brought by the prisoners they themselves.
Yim futo memba fo kanten kaso lan kolle fo na kana.
Officers, we are not being this, but if you go to the farm with prisoners or firewood with prisoners, they will tell you there's food, come and eat.
Wolem yindi ko nin tata nin kaso lan kol tata lo nyini wala wala ntata wulo kono kudo la wala kata hanu fo kunkoto kaso lan kol fo la ka futo nati adu nin do wato sita ika komandiro kele mbe na signalum.
Mr. Tamba, deny it as much as you want.
Council ka Mr. Tamba asoso ko ilafta la nyawnya ndi nyama.
We have had soldiers who were imprisoned at the Mile 2 prison.
Sojarul nata jane melu sorong Mile 2 kasola.
They all say that the food is bad. The chere is served wet or dry, and dry is even better than wet.
Andu ibenye foko domoro men ka domo je mambete a sako futo nyin ika fason fulaledi asinandingu wala ajarama.
We have had civilians, government officers, who all say the food is terrible.
nga civilian lu soto janne ani man sakunda do kula lu fanglu be kono melu be ko baluwo membe kasola simango nying abe jawyari mbakale.
We have the imams, they all say the food is terrible.
Alimamu lu menu ye soronje ibe ko je domoro asangarata bak.
We have the thieves, they all say the food is terrible.
Sumulu menu ye soronge na ta jang wulu be ko wo domoro sangara bale be kasola.
All prison officers, including your Director General, says that the food is terrible.
Prison do kula lu menu be diamo ke katabula la Director General la. Iko domoro nyung amambete afereng.
You are the sole person who I have ever heard to say the food in mile 2 is okay, let alone good.
What I said, I want to be very much clear. We are talking about food. I said the care I ate is good. But if I am to continue eating that kere, it will not take me one week, I will dislike it.
Did it have meat?
Milk only.
Did it have meat?
Milk only.
Only milk? Do you know why it had milk?
No.
Does the prison serve the cherry with milk?
When we are going to firewood, yes, the prisoners will come out with their keres.
But who gives the milk?
From the stores.
You mean the prison service?
Yes, sir.
It provides milk to the prisoners?
Powdered milk.
Do you realize that the prisoners themselves organize the chere, they wash it and remove all the parts that they think is bad, and they put their own milk on the chere?
Fenye lona nyina fotako kasolankolo ka jioleta ka futonyi nku dame mambete ya dame ya lonko dufeolo mota ni memme mambete ya je isi obondi je to men tuta je ike fansum keke o kewole kan kadomo.
Are you aware of that?
Is that the carrot that they are served inside their cells?
That is the cherry, yes, they are served there.
I may not know that unless if they tells me.
Well, that is the evidence we have received here. Are you surprised?
Definitely, I'm surprised about it. If they say so, because my brother was also a prisoner, then he was passing through it.
Niwe foto de asentere ne katu mbadi ngo do sotontele menketa kasola nkote wodum fanan atambita osila kilimulla.
When you go home, ask him wet or dry.
Ni seta su anyininka ajara mabang fasi nandimo.
And he would explain that to you.
Abo fule yenne.
How about the pap? Do you know about the pap?
Pap du mono me ka fay pap membeje yo wodu yalo ne ba.
Yes.
Was it good?
Abetata ba.
That one even at home, I don't like that type of porridge.
The question is the pap good?
The goodness of the pap and the badness of the pap, I cannot know it because I've never tasted it. I dislike that type of food, in fact.
Have you seen prisoners throwing it away?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
And why do you think they are throwing it away?
Because they don't like it.
And do you think if the food was good, they would not like it?
It could be the food is good and they don't like it. Because myself, I don't like it even at home. Not that because it is not good, but I don't like it.
Mr. Witness, is it just not obvious that the reason why many of the prisoners are throwing away the food is because the food is bad?
ala bete abali ale yasab.
It could be, because they've tested.
Sikeno katu italiane nele.
Isn't that the main explanation? These are people, they are in prison. They have nothing else. If the prison food is good, do you think really they would throw that food away?
Nyimu leti mene alon ko be kasole kono alun do dote ise mendom bar ni aje ka fay na beteata fo munan ne ta domula.
Even not the pap itself, even rice, they pour it.
Na manke o mono damanti tumodo lo hanima no mengi kata bi tumodo le ka fayle.
Mr. Witness, it's because the food is bad.
Sedo dalilo membe
Pure and simple.
Wolem nyinti ko amam betea wolem ko be kumoti asono yata ko yata wolem ala betea balia.
Accept the truth.
To nyamuta son to nyala.
The food is bad.
Domoro nyimam betea.
It could be. I have never tasted the food.
Asikeno katuntene na madomo.
So have you ever asked yourself the question, why is it that all these people are throwing away the food?
Woto ita fango foi me fanyinin kanyin na dunko. Muna na nyilube kanyin domoro tai ka fayi. Dalila le bako ma wina me fanyinin kawala.
No, I've never had myself. But I was surprised the way they poured those foods.
Nena mam fanyinin kawala de baraketa nyetere makwolti ayen jakali muna na be ka domoro lu fayi.
Sometimes you will see these buckets being full with pap, rice.
Modo le ekajale nyin kulupana balbe faring pap nyin na mono nyin na animano men ka fay.
And it's all being thrown away.
Yes.
And we ko be fayle. Ha.
If it was good food, nice food, you think they would throw it away?
Nin domoro kendo le men diata ya mere ba fayle.
That one I believe they can answer that one.
Well,
better.
they said because the food was bad.
It's only
you who is saying the food was good.
If they say so, I will accept because I have never tasted that food.
Mr. Chair, I just want to ask a few other questions about accommodation and so forth, just to get a general flavor of what he thinks the conditions of detention were, and then I'll end it there with this witness.
Yes, you may proceed.
Just 10 more minutes. Tell us about the accommodation. Was the accommodation good?
The accommodations in the prisons is not good, especially at the remand wing.
What's the problem?
Remand wing is just like a hole. Some will be under this table, and they will place woods like this, block everywhere. If you are under you, there will be no ventilations for you.
The place is overcrowded, isn't it?
That's very true. Some will not have places to lie down. They will stand till daybreak.
Some would sleep elsewhere within the premises.
That's very true.
Like which places?
Some will be tidying their clothes at the windows like this, and they will climb and sit there.
Inside
the main yard, if the cell is full, some will in fact prefer to go inside the bathroom where the toilet is, and they will spend the night.
And the inmates would be coming to urinate and defecate inside the toilets while these prisoners are sleeping there.
That's
very true.
Has the prison authorities ever done anything about that?
It could be they make solutions to it, but when it is not approved, they will not do anything.
How does it feel as a prison officer? You go inside the prisons and you see prisoners sleeping inside a toilet.
ite dum be utano la nyaadi le ko ite mu prison do kula alti kaso do kula yeta kamo kono ye molu taray be laring woto ite fango yoje nyaadi le.
Even not the toilet itself, Council, I wish you see when the overcrowding of these prisons was real in those days. Open the cells for taking over, you will open the cells and wait for the air to come out because the odor that comes out was not good. You will stand for some time, then you enter and make counting.
Ana manke kamo kono damandi. Council ni futata dinkira dolto somanda ne bunda yele ite dunno la follow hakke finjalo men kabonan kono to ka fintina mbanta wo finjalo fango a mambete a fereng wala na follow finjalo e findi otumo esina dun kono to pour katela do ko tamandije.
Have you ever been to a place in Gambia which is worse than inside Mile 2 prisons?
Foi tata dinkira to le Gambia jang dame yalon ko je sangarata katambi Mile 2 kasola.
No, I've never do my duties in Joshua, but I normally goes there when I was a chief officer. I normally goes there on patrol. But Janjambure, I make duties there.
Nena mando ko ke Joshua nde nkata jube role la je kata visitero la je kata je kumpabo. Janjambure de ngado ko ke otol.
But all these places are better than Mile 2.
Ari nyin dinkira lu beneficia ata Mile 2.
Would you say Mile 2 is the worst place anybody can be in this country?
Oto bafula ko Mile 2 kasole jawyata kasolu beti nyim banko kan.
It's not fit for human treatment.
Adama dingulu manyantar laji.
No further questions, Mr. Chair, for this witness.
And it is still referred to as some five-star hotel.
Chairman Gandu Hanimbi, Ikafuje 5-star hotel.
Yes, sir. That's true.
Thank you very much. Councillor, you asking him questions after the 30-minute break, or this is it?
This is it. He was called mainly for the allegations against him. We've we dealt with those adequately, so no further questions.
Thank you very much indeed. And thank you so much, Mr. Tamba, for coming to testify before the Commission.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oto chairman ko Mr. Tamba inumbara. Wairi council yina foko ya kumandi na nyine kama. Tumirolu menu fota atema. Puru asina ulu jabi. Adun council ko ya ulubema lefoye bandi hanfoye nata kodo ulubo nyoto. Oto silang atapareta sedo balale. Yo bitung chairman fana ye Mr. Tamba numbara price on kana sede ya rola komisongo nyati limula jang.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kale lafta nyinin kala.
Thank you, Chairman. I have two questions to ask you. The first was asked yesterday, and I got a partial reply, and that was regarding how whether or not female prisoners were beaten. I want to know whether that is true or not. Were female prisoners beaten?
Commissioner ka ako alafta no nyinin kala kunun moye nyinin ka roke akola janne bari biri e jabiro ke amunta fankilim majabiro yewleke a jabiro nyim mantimma wala nyinti ko musol men ke soron kasola foy kawlu fana lu butele wala foy nenewol do lu butele je bang alafta wotole koyama wala na abbe sedo nyinin kala bi fodum ika musol men soron kasola foy kay ne kawlu fana lu butele je ba.
If we want to see the most decent and civilized place in the prisons is female wing. Prisoners are not given trouble unless they have their trouble outside and they came. And if they came, female officers will give them proper taking care of.
Sedo ko ni lafta dinkira jela damen seneata abe jankuring wole musol la dinkira membe kasola wo dinkira je topito la seneata jankuta ako wotode musolu ibukayo lu batandi femfenna fone me kole akusoto bantade o kola ayna dunnan bari konoto je akoy ka musolu la kulu topotole anyama ibukayo mantora.
Okay, so the next question after that is in cases where there is a need for a female prisoner to be disciplined, how do you deal with that?
Akala nyinin kar flanja mu nyineti musu kasola ko e musolu menu soron kasola ni misal kama kliye ku ke menni sartolu manta nyola andu nyanta kulula ikaw kuluro ke nyaadile.
That one is female wing.
Sedo ko fo musola bulole mbang.
They knows how they deal with their prisoners, but I know that the way they treat their prisoners is just like somebody taking care of your own daughter at home.
Womu musola bulolete bitung menu marata wot dinkirala olu telefon le yalong ini musu kasola nkolu ka ko nyamin bari na krosiroto kolu katama je nyamin ikela kolu topoto nyamin amuntale ndibe ifangulu dingulu topoto kang na jerota katam fe wolete.
Because the commissioner in charge of that wing, Commissioner Marian Bengas, will not give that opportunity to anybody to treat bad those females.
Katu commissioner memmartawje Commissioner Marian mole me yalon ko ate sonna pour kaje ko mosi o musolu tajriya.
Final question is I don't know, but let me just ask to see if you know anything about this. This is cases where prisoners have complaints against officials. How do they go about it, and how do you deal with those things if you receive cases where there has been abuse from the level of the prison officials on prisoners?
Sai nanyin kar do momenti ni misali kama kaso kono do kulali tajire ya wala tilimbali yake kaso lankolu la hanfo wulunata wasi wala inata kalamirola fo alikaw kolu kenyadile.
And investigations take place
nka kisikisirole ka kuwala
to find out about the allegations, whether it is true or false.
Purun salon ni mariye nyin tumiro memfo nyin kaso do kulama foto nyale foto nyande.
Many officers were accused by prisoners.
Officer Jamal bije kaso lankoli ye tumi.
After the investigations in the prisons,
ninna takisikisiro ke kaso kono je
some officers were dismissed from their services.
Ika officer dol fanglu bayle ila do kola.
And some their cases are referred to the police or NIA.
Dolu isi la kolu ta ya di police la wala ya di NIA la.
For further investigation.
Pour ol sitenten ka ko kisikisi.
Okay, thank you.
Inumbara.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Jones, you have the floor.
Commissioner Jones, fanan lafte nyininkara.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Mr. Tamba. Just one question for you, and this is in regard to an area in the prison that was mentioned by Samba Doroba, who you said is a credible witness. He's mentioned an area in the prison that is used to torture prisoners called Talk True. What do you have to say to that?
Nyimud kuleti me yalonko Samba Doroba le ya kumofo jang ala sede yaro kono. Dinkirabe kasola je ikafada me Talk True. Wala mnyente to nyafo na kangoto. So wodinkira nying lafte nyinin kala jelela fo ite muna fo wodinkira la kwoto katu ko ka tajire yale kije.
I still stand by my word. Samba Doroba is somebody I know will not tell lies. But this Talk True place, I am just hearing it at the TRRC here.
Samba Doroba mo leti de mlot ngamen funumbelo lore kam mo tilindi mba abuka kuma soto balofo bari nyin Talk True din ko me ya foten ngamo TRRC janne.
So you never heard about it from prisoners, nor prison officers?
Council commissioner kayen ko woto inena ma moy kasola nkolu lay menu sorong wala inena ma moy kaso kono do kula lu fanana.
I've never heard it.
Sedo kanena ma moy.
Thank you. Commissioner Imam Jallo, you have the floor.
Commissioner Imam Jallo wala lafte nyininkala.
Witness.
Ako sedo.
Yes, sir.
I'm very much appreciative of your truthfulness.
Thank you, sir.
The fact that you have expressed serious regret about your past actions. My area in this commission is in reconciliation. Would you like to work with us to ensure that we create the opportunity for reconciliation? That's one question.
Very well, sir.
The second question is, a lot of people are still in denial that that things never happened.
Ko nyinkolu nene manke.
What do you have to tell these people?
Bemune fala wo moliye.
Now that you have the opportunity on this forum,
Wairi sila yesilo soto nyim komisono to jang.
and you tell us, please, what you have to tell them.
Woto a fonteli ilafta mune fala wo moliye. Menu ka soso roke bantala ko nyim menka fo amanke kusoto rinti.
They have their own ideas, but what I have to tell them is, if they don't know, they don't know. But things have happened. Because I will not stand before this TRRC. Nobody forced me to say anything. Nobody ordered me, nobody threatened me, nobody beats me. I did it voluntarily to say these things so that I will be at ease. Because I know I have wronged, and definitely I deserve forgiveness, and I want people to forgive me. So I have to come here and say nothing but the truth. So things have happened. Let people know that things have happened.
Lafta man ko indile jang wala nyinti ko wo molu men ka soso roke ifan sum miraro le moti ifan sum kumol le molti bari mbenyine fole yen ko kolu ketale men ka fo wala keta men keta wala ka fo ifanali siwo long andun tebina jantu mo men nakana nyi sede yaro la jang mo man forcer mo man kuma dunda mo mandu kupurunga na si jang ka kuma fo adun nankali nyine la ko ninna ta jang mbeto nya da male fola ka to nya fo adun ngo silo leta wala nambay tandile la ko ni ko menu fota kulu ketale de isiwo long ibe dawo da aketa mo womondinti isalon ko kulu ketale ntenga wala fo jang katu nata pour ka to nya le fo jang mo man forcer mo man bouté mo man kuma dunda.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Kinte. You have the floor.
Commissioner Kinte fanan lafte nyinin kalale.
Hello. Good afternoon, Mr. Tamba.
Mr. Tamba.
Good afternoon, sir.
I remember you said when you were torturing Fallu, you knew you were supposed to give him 12 lashes by the law, but you decided to make it 15. Am I right?
Ngaya nyi moy biribe Fallu budela inyanta busadanya tan nim fulale dilala bari nata busadanya tan anil lulu le diala fom filtele bam fodu ngakata wala nyama.
That's correct.
How did you know that you were supposed to give 12 and not 15?
Saying yawo londo soto nyali le ko inyanta busadanya tan nim fulale dilala amanyankela tan nil luluti yo long mintole.
That is the talking of the day in prisons, that if you are punishing a prisoner, it's supposed not to exist 12 lashes.
Omu kumoleti men kaso be kawole fo ko nibe kaso lan ko kulula imanyan na busadanya dila la men si tambi tan nim fulola anyanta kanya na tan nim fulole ma.
And I'm not sure whether earlier on you know, but from here you heard from the council, lead council, that that is a prescription in the Prison Act.
Beto malo mene ya sabu bari yenyi mwe council la janne ko fo mu kuleti me ya lon ko abe kasola luale kono safari mbang fo munem.
This is just something that is been, it's just like a song that has been sing at that place every now, that any prisoner that you are going to punish by beating is supposed not to exist 12 lashes. Whether it is in the act itself was not clearly meant to me.
Ndema amanko mako ka foko abelua to nyamin wa atije wala abije bari nyimuku londineti kasoko na amunta le fan kodon kilo men kala kasoko no wati ko nibe kasola nko kulula busadanya la liparo amanya na tambila busadanya tanim fulola.
You told us here yesterday that you were in the training center. You were in charge of training at one point, and in the modules, you have the Prison Act as one of the modules to have been used in the training, but you have never been treating it. Is that fine? Is that correct? Am I correct?
Very correct. Alakarandir dinkira to karambu yintoje. Kasola luwa mu kaito lukono kilineti alinyanta do ko kala menna bari yenyim foko alibuka ajube alibuka no masata fo len to nyati ban.
Very correct.
sedo ko tonya.
What made you fail to implement that part of the training if you want effective training?
Munana woto alibukawo dundi alla karandiro kono ni lafta karandiro la me ya lonko anin tonya anin tilimutata nyola.
Because I've been an instructor, I cannot take that area, and I have nobody who will volunteer to come and take that area.
Ndemu karandi la menti wo dinkirante karanta molu karandi no lala adum mo mansoto do kulalu kono mensina kapare purka karandiro ke wo karola.
But have you people ever pointed that as a deficiency and developed some means of addressing it so that, because it's important for one to know what you're supposed to do. That's the most important fact first.
Fodum, Allah ko kono. Mo nene man soto mensi wo dinkira jube ka foja munasi dalete de amankitale de ka to kulom menyanta kela pour kala karandiro timmandi ka sahandi ka ke kulori muti ka to kulem me yalon ka anyanda tarla la karandiro kono le munana aliyali nya kasi wo dinkira.
It's not we, the men physically, but I believe we as instructors, we are sent to do training courses ranging from armed drills, weapons, personal drills itself, that is food drills. Yes, we were sent on those trainings to do. So if they want us to have knowledge on this act, they would have sent us to do the legal parts of the act also. But we were not open to do that.
Woto ndella karandiro belari nyame wolem nyinti e kambula sin karandiro la mosafo no wolem machoti anin telefon la balo do ko sambanya anin do ko nyim fo nyanta tala nyaming e kan karandi wolu lale bari nyimantarje pour kan karandi ko sartolu nyanta tala nyaming wumu kuleti me yalon ko wode tonya amantaran na kulu kono wole nyimbe sabu walanna ko luwala kulu ani sartolu lanya walanna o mantaran na karandiro lu kono ntelu menu dumba karandiro fanana imantelu fanalu karandiala.
Were you only an instructor at any point or at one time you were a manager of the training center?
Fodum ikata karandir la damanneti bang karambu nyintoje fodum karambu nyin na kolu sambanya na taranya inene sita inene tarta kunale.
I was second in command from 2011 to 2014, 2016 to 2017 I was the commandant.
Yo kabo 2011 kana 2012 nketa 14 nketa je nyaton ko no lankoti yo kabo 2014 koteke kana 2016 nane tarta koteke je kake no lanko nyaton ko no lankoti o tembon tarta jele.
Okay. You have never been manager. It's answered now. Thank you.
Thank you, Bishop. Before I give you the floor, if you don't mind, I have a follow-up question. I don't want to bring the witness back to this point that Commissioner Kinte has just been asking. My point relates precisely to the issues raised by Commissioner Kinte. And the instruments that pertain to the prison service, the Constitution of the Gambia, the sections dealing with it, 182 to I think 185, the Prison Act, as I understood from earlier testimonies, that was first adopted in 1953, amended about 8 times. Is there a third instrument on prison matters or implementation of the Act, perhaps some on the standard operating procedures manual?
Chairman Kamenyininka kulmini alonko ebidendim bankola mararo sarti bukubala ka fo me constitution alabunda keme tansa ni mfulanja la sapalulu njango wulmu kulleti menu nyanta kala korositalti katu kabo 1953 sangola kolu men yalon ko ilota inate sayin kan dada ka amen wala mnyindi ke sayin kan falin kata hanufo ala bunda me yalon ka falinta fo sinya sabanyo wulmu kulleti men yalon ko kumayata fo bundalu mu bundaleti men yalon ko alnene numa satale ke kello tan kawti fodum wulu aliye wala kolu jube nyaadile wala ibali bulu nyaadile.
Well, that one is the administrations. I don't know how they deal about that one.
Sedo ko wonde wobe mararo bundale bulu atedal anena bulo mankungolu kono.
Council, before I give you the floor for a point of order, just complete that what I'm following up on, and that is, if you have these two instruments that I referred to, provisions of the Constitution, the Prison Summer Act, and you don't know if this other thing exists, I guess Council would address that. Can you confirm what we heard yesterday, that I think it came from you, that there is no reference to any of these instruments at all, which means that no one in the prison is aware of the constitutional provisions dealing with the prison. No one is aware of the Act, and I don't know if there are procedures that you deal with. But let Council, before you answer my question, let Council have momentum to raise his point of order. You have the floor, please.
Yes, just to show that there are subsidiary legislation, and those are the prisons regulations and the prisons rules. So you have prisons rules, which were also adopted in '53. You have prisons criminal appellants regulations. That was, well, that stemmed from 1936. And then you have the prison capital cases regulations that also were in 1973. So that's the body of laws that operate.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay.
Merci. Thank you very much, Council. Can you confirm if the officers you trained shown any of these things, or do you use it as a training materials?
Because chairman kamenyini ko yo dinkira lumenu fanya men kabrin na banko la constitutional la karola kata kaso bunda fon la loi la Prisons Act anin wo ku kotengolu for reference wala ese chodiro lu sotonole menu tilinta nyin sartol ni loi la fodum al nena kawtale pour ka dundi alla karandiro kono alka dolu karandi nyame nyalbe karandiro kala je fodum alke wolu tutu la je wo nyala be kayitandi.
It have never happened. Because, for example, if I take this paper and I start reading it, but I don't understand, maybe I've been to school, I can read the writings, but what the writing itself means, I have to pass through explanations for them to digest it to me, let me know the legalities before training somebody. I can read it, but I don't know what it means, and I've never trained anybody.
Asio karano asajube bari ate fanana karano ning puru ay ko fahamu woto mole nyanta talaje meyo safero koto londo long aya fahamu mensi wobo ateye nyoto ka jaba keso woto ateye puru ate fanansa fahamu nate be karandiro kela ayo fahamu ro men soto je ate fanansi dolu karandi wala akobari wonene manke puru ka aboytel karandir lali nyoto. Well,
thank you very much. Maybe what we should do is turn the Constitution provisions, the Act, the regulations that Council referred to, turn them all into sing-songs, and then have every prisoner just singing those things. So you guys are singing it, and like the 12 lashes that you talked about, that you didn't know about the 12 lashes, as the thing out there, but it's a song that everybody sings in the prison. Maybe we would have some musical stuff on this, on all these things, and you guys all go around singing. Bishop, my apologies that I delayed you a bit. You have the floor, please.
Chairman, that's okay. Mr. Malang Tamba.
Yes, sir.
Bishop Odikole kanini ninka ko Mr. Malang Tamba.
As instructor.
Ibe karandirola tumome.
It's amazing that you did not know about the Prisons Act.
Ninketa tere makuti ko kasola lua imalo.
Don't you think that is what is responsible for prison officers to torture prisoners mercilessly?
Fodun wo faha wo lombalia wo lua kasola lua alla lombalia fo ila miraroto wole manna ke daliloti me ya sabu kasola kono doku lalu ikanyin kasola nkolu muta iketa jireya kadu imalonne lua membe laring akoma aye memfo wala netelumang betelika otajire yake kasola nkola.
That's very true.
Siedo ko muto nyaldi.
Now that you know that there is a Prison Act and there are bodies of laws that govern the prison rules, etc., will you endeavor to lay hands on them, on the Act and all the bodies of laws, and educate your fellow officers like you who do not know about these sets of rules?
Forum nyintekela ku sotorewoti ku kendo puru kabrim wo lualu ani wo sartolu menu be dending kaso doko la anin kaso kono kunyalula fo atel fanante fero kala purka kataka alibulo yela wolu bekan nyin kamala ido kunyolu men kata kaso la kono doku laluti alisi karandi aliye londi aliye nindi puru isalong muna munti wo sartol ni lual la karola menu be dending kaso la sartol ni kaso kono kunyalula nyin kamala ni fangalu ya londo soto ya fahamu isaje isitama ni wo sartol ni wo lualula kaso bumo kono je mensina ke kolu sono yandirangote mensi ke kolu tilindirangote fo dum alfanalite o keno la nyin tembe mbang.
This is why officers normally contribute their money to go to printing department to print Prisons Act. But that is just for them to read it, but the understanding is not there.
Wale ya sabu kasola dokula ludolu kasoto menke fansun kodo bokata kitabu dada bunoto ikafuda me printing department puru isi kasola lu abuko sang bari nambe oto droni ya sang ika karanne dron puru ya moy bari puru isina fahamu katama ni wolua lula a wobokatana jede ibuka fahamu de.
Is that all? It's just for you to go to the printing office and then print things and you just read and that is all?
Fodu wale munyinti ko ika kodo bondi kata buku dada bungoto ka kitabo sa menketa kasola lua la nyati ni akarang ye dandan na woto fo amunta itelikake wala nyama.
Officers want to be educated, but they don't have the real instruments laid before them or an institute that will come in to help to educate officers on legal matters. They don't have it. But officers, they themselves want to be educated and know what is right to them and what is not right to them. And what makes them being officers, what makes them to be correction officers, because we know that we are correction officers. But what makes us to be correction officers? And why are we correction officers? These are things that we want to know. And reading them like this, you can able to read and pronounce, but you don't know. So we need institutes to come in and help and support. Officers want to be educated.
Ako offisalu do kulalu menu be kasokono ilafta ye karang ye londo soto ye fahamu wala na ifanal ka kodo bo kata kitabo nyinsang ako bari men na sitaji wala mu do ku bundalu ani luwa bundalu tirindir bundalu wol man soto men musina pour que telu makoy ya londo soto ke karandiala ka kulobo ye nyoto hanifo ya long ya fahamu pour sitama la ya dundila do ko kono ako wole man soto bari ka karan kulu kense ngo karanteng wo ay ka kele de bari wo man ake dalilo ti pour ya long ya fahamu ya kotolong ni ko kotolong ka koran kulu kense ngo ke wo buka ko lu boye nyoto ilafta do ku bunda lela luwa bunda lu anin tilindir bunda kono lu kadu itella do ko mu tilindirol ti ka kaso kono ka molu tilindi woto nim bunda lu sotonta do ku bunda lu wala karambulu melnu sina ke telefonan karandi ke londi ke fahamundi wo sartolu ani wo luwalula akoy be lafila wala katu official lu laftale ye karang ye londo soto.
Thank you. Splendid point, Bishop Odiko. Maybe when we get to formulating our findings and the recommendations, this point and points that were made these past few days about neglect of the prisons, that would inform our recommendations and the findings.
Between silang chairman ina foka ako Bishop Odiko inumbara ye dinkira kumama bari between tul fanalum bedu ko men na janning alende ma hani fon tata hani fo silang nyantan na kibaro lu buntun na dameng kan na kolubo kan na yamaro lu di nyimbetar la ikono le pour kaje ko menna sita nyin londo la karola nyin karandir ko la karola ntumando lumbo fanalu la fala naw ya marolu kono le pour asike kuti men se lo ay long ay ke kuti men fanansi soto ay tama tumandolu nim futata o tembo fananto mfanal bo kato kala le ngaje ko ay ke kuti men si lo ay saha ay taranna saferolu kono mbe ya marolu menu dila.
Reform of the prisons is long overdue and absolutely urgent. We will focus on the issue as we proceed.
Betenten le ka jube katu kaso falimu nyanta kala jele falimu menu du nyanta kala je mba ko no masata le ngaje mbetaka nyamin pour même na nyanta kala falimu ti kaso la karola mbelu fanal no masata la lenge isafeke banke nyim kamala asike kuti mo mensi tamano kaso la karola pour wo falimu li tama anyanta kala nyame nyama.
Mr. Tamba, if you have any concluding remarks to make, please proceed to do so now.
Sai Mr. Tamba, ete fanal na kumo kumfadulato ila kumakangulu menu be sondo mokono ilafta memfola sai nkawle la moy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Akoy numbara chairman.
Commissioners present.
Commissioner lumenu bijang.
Council, lead council.
Lead council.
Media.
Kibar bunda.
And everybody present here.
Anin menu be bijang.
I want to seize this opportunity today to thank the commissions for giving me the opportunity today to come and talk to the entire Gambian and the entire world of what I have did on the abuse of rights of people. It is not a pride to come here and say what I am saying. But I need to do this to be able to have forgiveness. Because without them forgiving me, even if the commissions forgive me, there is an accountability in the next world between me and them. I fear that place more than this commission. This is why I sacrificed to come here to speak nothing but the whole truth. And therefore, I would like to appeal to the people that I tortured, people like Soriba Conte, Laminja, Fallu Sise, with their relatives, family members, friends, and every Gambians at large. I want them to find a place in their hearts. Though it will not be easy for them. Because I know I definitely wronged them. I want them to forgive me. And if these commissions will help me to go to the prisons, so that I will shake hands with these people.
Pour nit molu sembulo di ñola.
I'll be very much more than the word happy.
Abetambila nye jusula fangola le fangasi kenyen sewo bambaloti.
Because there I will be sure that they have forgiven me.
Kato tumola be koila matonya ni yembulo di ñola abe koila malako tonya iya mfatanye.
Because I wronged them a lot.
Kato nye tonya mbakele.
Maybe their family members were not aware of it.
Tombi la badi ngulumambo akalama.
But here, sitting down here,
bari mbesiri njandame.
They might be listening to me.
Asikeno be lamo kai
They might be watching at the television seeing me.
Asikeno be television jube kai nyabenna.
I'm telling them to find a place in their hearts.
Mbafuleye ijusoko no idula jube.
To forgive me.
Puriye yamfanye.
I did not do it because I am wicked.
Amanke ko ngania jawyale yake ndingake.
But I did it out of ignorance.
Bari lombali yale yake ndingake.
And in the law, ignorance is not an excuse.
Adulu ala karola lombali yawo manke dalilatide.
So definitely I'm apologizing
wototonya mbe bolo saila mbe danila mbe hake danila
to all of them.
Ibe.
And the second part is,
fanna fulanjang mumenti.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
I'm a member of the Gambia Prison Services.
Mbedo ko la Gambia la kaso do ko bundalela.
I am not dismissed from the service.
Imam baye do ko la follow.
I am not discharged from the service.
Andu imam bondi do ko nyim fananna.
Mr. Chairman, since 2017,
Mr. Chairman, kabo 2017,
when I was called for investigations,
up
till date I'm speaking, I've never been paid a single butut. My salaries were blocked totally. Without dismissing me from the service, they don't discharge me from the service. They don't give me any letter. My salaries is stopped totally. I'm a family member. I am married. And I'm renting. I have 3 kids. 2 boys, 1 female. Things are very hard with me. I always seek for employment. But anytime I go for interview, they will ask me whether you have work experiences. I don't want to lie to them. I will tell them, yes, I have work experience. And they will tell me, where is your clearance? And that is either my discharge letter or my dismissal letter. And I cannot produce it. For the past 3 years, I'm not working. I cannot acquire myself any work except my skills and the good people around me. But things were not easy with me also. But I know exactly that I wronged some people somewhere else. This is why all these things also are happening. This is why I need their forgiveness. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman.
Definitely I thank the commission. Without this commission, all these things will never be known. These things have been happening for long. And nobody knows about them. But truth shall set everybody true. And this is what I stand for. I will not swear before this Holy Quran. And I come here and I said a word that I know is not existing. Definitely I wrong Gambians. And I break the trust of Gambians. Because the position I was holding is for the Gambians. I supposed to fulfill it by taking it correctly. But I failed. And I have now correct myself. I want the commissions to help me if I can able to get my salaries or my reinstations back to the service. I am not dismissed. I am not discharged. My My salaries is totally stopped.
Yen na jo londi la wonya.
Yes, sir.
Welem.
The third thing is
Sabanjango.
Prisoners at the prisons.
Kasola nkolu men be kasola.
Being mild to Joshua or Janjambure.
Mild to lembang Joshua lombang Janjambure lombang.
Anybody who stays long in the prisons.
Momondi meta kasokono.
At the end of the day, you turn to be a kid.
Alabandula ekana ke dindingoleti.
Why I said you turn to be a kid?
Munna ekana dindiya.
Not physically, your body turns to be a kid.
Amanke ko balajato idanya le kamru dindiyato.
But mentally, psychologically.
Bari la miraro ni la hakilo lanya wala kamru dindiyato.
Sometimes you do certain things.
Tumodolu ikakodolu kefang.
If somebody did not go with his senses,
we'll
say that this person, what he do, he knew it. But it's overstayed at the same place. I'm appealing to the government also to make a look up, especially to the high sentence prisoners who are in the prisons more than 8 years, 9 years, 10 years.
Many alonko kabo sanji sai kata sanji tang many alonko yonyon ke kasola katambiwala.
Anybody who serve in the prisons more than 10 years.
Mumundi tata kasola mensi ata sanji tanti.
You have passed health.
Amunta hell or health.
You have passed through hell.
Amunta idunta jahannaba le findita.
So if somebody cannot be reformed during that period,
Mumundi man falino wuche okono.
You will never be reformed.
And
I believe in those people down there, especially people like Sambadoro. These people will be very much good and important in the society. Because the job this Sambadoro is doing in the prisons, if he is outside, he would have stopped many people of doing wrongs. Because he is trying to help officers and trying to help prisoners there. He can sit and fold his arms and say, I'm convicted, I don't want to do anything. But he is not doing that. So which means I understand that his case was a mistake. And he have totally reformed. Let the government make a look to it. And if they can able to make pardons, let them look into high sentence prisoners. It comes to the officers. Prison officers, we don't have risk allowances.
Prison do kulalo mbuka kolea alawanso sotong ku koleng alawanso mbuka soto.
And our work is all about risks.
Adunte lado ko benin kolea andile katanyola.
There was a time when this TB disease entered in the prisons.
What is on the toto kurango TB aduntaka sokon.
Even at the hospitals, the doctors will want to make distance between them and the prisoners. There are certain prisoners whom you know they cannot even walk. But officers will never run away from them. That caused most of our officers suffered from that TB. We are not talking of coronavirus. We cannot have that distance with the prisoners. Because we have to mix up with them. That is a matter of most. And all these things are risks. You will escort these prisoners to the bush for firewood. Many people will see these prisoners when they are coming with wood. When you reach at the farm, you will give them all necessary instruments, cutlasses, hoes, axe. You will give them all.
For dabolu baralang dabolu konkolia kata terangulu anumuru balu nkawale chikanga adila puri do kokala.
And you being the prison officer,
prison officer,
you are not even having a razor blade.
hani lanseto tete bulute mem mukandarlati
and you want them to walk,
adu ilafta do koke
and they will walk.
andu be do kokela
If they want, they will kill you and they go their way.
ni lafita isite kandarla muta yefa yetela hajola
But we take all those risks.
bari nka okole abeta
We sacrifice and walk.
nka mbom fanton ka do koke
So let the government make a look into prisons also.
woto man sakunda isinya fay kaso fanan na karola ya jejibe.
It's not only the government who can do everything all.
Bari amanke ko man sakunda la fanan si kobe kenode.
I'm urging to other agencies.
Mbedo mbenkango dila do kubunda kotangulula menbe loring ifaye.
Let them come in and help prisons.
Ifanalu sibulo dunnole makoyro di kasola.
Let them come in and educate prison officers.
Yena ye kasola do kulalu karandi ye londo soto.
If prison officers are educated,
nin kasola do kulalu karanta ilonta ye fahamro soto londo la karola.
Even the structures of prisons is not changed.
Hani kasola bungulu hani mamfaling.
The management will be very much quiet.
Ibaje la maralo bunda do kola karola woto bebete ala la aytiling.
But if officers are not educated,
Burning officer lumal londi soto.
they don't know what they should do.
Imalong inyanta menkela.
Even if you build a 5-star, like how they are calling 5-star.
Hana ya tara ye hotelo yalo le ko hotelo memu 5-star tonya hotelo ti ko kaje kumandi nyamin.
It is going to be worse.
Mutumo le fonga be jawyala.
Because people will keep on doing wrongs.
Katu molu be continue le ka wotilimbali akuluke.
And the people going to do the wrongs are the officers.
Adu menu be wotilimbali akukela wolbe kala officer leti do kulalu.
So we need educations at that place.
Woto lafta londo la aninkarandiro wodinkirato.
Sir, this is all I have.
Sa nyina mun nakumoti.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Tamba, for your testimony and the concluding remarks that you've just made.
Inumbara bake Mr. Tamba ila sede yaro kang aning inata ila dia mo kumfa kumakang lumenula.
Thank you, sir.
The suggestions that you made, we will take note of them. And as I said, in our findings and recommendations, hopefully they would inform us very well.
Ye nyi ya maro lumenu di bituntol fanalu bina kibaro lumenu buntunna ke kafunyoma kasafero ke animbe ya maro lumenu dila tumandolu mbaji bela le kanyin kolu be kafuje nga ya kafunyoma nga safe mbe men bondila kadi aber kala wala nyama.
Again, thank you very much, Emma, for coming to testify.
Kotake inumbara bake purison takana sede yaro la jang.
Thank you, sir.
Council, with reference to time management, maybe you can help me here if you come up with some options, since you would have already had contacts with the next witness. We can break now for a regular 30-minute break, or take a longer lunch break and come back at 2:30. Give me some options and we will decide when to come back.
Well, how about to come back at 1:30? And then the next witness is likely to be a short witness, or we can come 2 o'clock. The next witness is likely to be a short witness, and we would finish maybe around 4 or a little thereafter.
Well, if you come back at 2,
Yeah.
you know, a few commissioners here who would want to connect with their Lord, God, in praying, that would be affected by that.
We can come back 2:10.
10 past, fine. If you can come back at 2:10,
Yes.
we will break now and resume our
Sure.
proceedings 2:10. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you again, Mr. Tamba, for coming.
Thank you, sir.
amna luñu leen andil lu bees tàq loolu mooy lan diggante nekk programme boo xam ne dafa jóg pour defar diggante yi.
diggante dinañ waxtaane nag si biir kër yi.
diggante nit ki ak boromam.
dinañ dem si biir office yi.
diggante nit ki ak yonantum.
dinañ génn réew mi.
diggante nit ki sax ak moromam. bàyyi daam am na ko tiit na lool ci diggante ak boromam mbaa du yàqu yi.
diggante du fi yàqoo diggante dina ko defar fii.
ndax nag réeroo amul daal waaye ñàkk a waxtaan a am bu ñu waxtaanee gindandikoo programme boobu nag ana ñan ñoo koy amal.
Mouhamadou Lamine Kane al Mansour ànda ak xaritam Baye Dame Diouf ñooy def diggante.
Gambian Talents TV ñoo leen di indil programme bu mag boobule.
dinañ ko indi ajuma bu nekk bu juróom-ñetti waxtu jotee ba juróom-ñeenti waxtu ak genn wàll.
asalaamaaleykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakaatu. am na lu ñu leen indil lu bees tàq loolu mooy lan diggante nekk programme boo xam ne dafa jóg pour defar diggante yi.
diggante dinañ waxtaane nag si biir kër yi.
diggante nit ki ak boromam.
dinañ dem si biir office yi.
diggante nit ki ak yonantum.
dinañ génn réew mi.
diggante nit ki sax ak moromam. Baye Dame am na koo tiit na lool ci diggante ak boromam mbaa du yàqu yi.
diggante du fi yàqoo diggante dina ko defar fii.
ndax nag réeroo amul daal waaye ñàkk waxtaan a am bu ñu waxtaanee gindandikoo programme boobu nag ana ñan ñoo koy amal.
Mouhamadou Lamine Kane al Mansour ànda ak xaritam Baye Dame Diouf ñooy def diggante.
Gambian Talents TV ñoo leen di indil programme bu mag boobule.
dinañ ko indi ajuma bu nekk bu juróom-ñetti waxtu jotee ba juróom-ñeenti waxtu ak genn wàll.
Assalamualaikum.
From April the 1st, go made and go country. Una self una go country. If you no country, go made and go country. Because me, they don't go country. So make sure say you save them country.